Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. I am here today to do an update for the Child of the 80s Project Pan. This is a project that I created for the Fantastic Ladies collab Facebook group. I have to say that watching everybody's intro videos in January as well as the introductory posts on Instagram was amazing. There were some that were just so funny, like Shinrel Stash killed it. Like her video cracked me up. And then everybody's like reminiscing about the prompts. I mean, it warmed my heart. And this is a project whenever I was writing the prompts out, and I did this a long time ago. I was just laughing because I was born in the 70s. I, was an adolescent, in the 80s and kind of grew up with all of these things happening around me. And so it cracked me up, kind of putting this project together. And I'm just so happy to see so many other people that, can kind of understand and laugh with me whenever thinking about these prompts. So thank you for all of you that are participating in this project and found it as hysterical as I did. So I'm going to get to the products that I selected from the introduction and then show you how well I'm doing on those things. So let me look at the prompts that I had. The first prompt I pulled was number 37, which is lace, and that is something sheer. So for that, I selected this Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask, and it's just this sheer version. And this is how I'm doing so far. So I'm making really good progress on it. I should be done with this by the next update, so I'm, obviously down to here now. And this is sitting in the bathroom, so every time I brush my teeth, this goes on right after. So it gets used twice, 3 times a day. So it's getting pretty good use. So I should get that done by the next update. So my next prompt was something neon. Duh. I laugh at that because there's a video that I saw where someone was like, I love that she included duh. Well, we said that a lot in the 80s. So for that prompt, I selected this Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. I cannot believe I did not get very far in this. Like, I'm here. Like, I use this every night or every morning. No, I use this every night. And I mix it with my nighttime moisturizer. How am I not that far? Was I using something else at the beginning of the month? I can't remember, but I thought that I would have gotten further through this product. So that might take me a while to get through. The next product or the next prompt I got was number 6, which is Push It, a product that you push out of its container from the Salt and Pepper song. So for that, I selected this Lorac lipstick. It's their highly pigmented matte lipstick in the shade Duchess. So let me show you let me show you a swatch. So that is Duchess. It's really pretty. I really do like the shade. I thought it was going to be too light, and it's not. So my goal for this was to use 1/4 of the bullet. So that black line is where 1/4 of the bullet is. And so I'm not quite there yet, but I'm about halfway there. So I'm making pretty good progress. I think that I'm hoping by next update, I can hit that mark. If not, next update by April. So my next prompt is number 30, the Rubik's Cube. People can do that thing in like 4 seconds. They can solve it in 4 seconds or something ridiculous. No, is it 10 seconds? Whatever. I would take the stickers off and move them because I didn't know how to freaking solve that thing. Okay, so the thing that I selected, so it was something colorful was the prompt for that. And I selected this eyeshadow, and it's the Dawn Eyes, their multi-chrome shadow in Scintillating. And I can't, for some reason, the multi-chrome doesn't want to show up on camera, but it is gorgeous. And you can see I have a dent going in there, and I'm actually wearing this today just in the very outer part of my eye look, and it's not like overtaking my eye look at all, but I did want to use it a little bit, so I do have that nice dip going. in the center there. So, and this was a loose pigment that I then pressed into this pan. So it's not a full shadow. I don't think it'll take me too long to hit pan on this, hopefully. The next prompt that I got was number 25, and that is I want my TV, and that the description is something that reminds you of a song, musician, or band. So for that, I selected this Marc Jacobs, and I already lost the sticker on this. This is the Enamored High Shine Gloss, whatever that is. And this is in Raspberry Beret. So obviously related to a Prince song, R.I.P. And this, I'm doing pretty well on this. I think I've used half now. This was sitting by my couch, and I would, anytime that I just needed something to, you know, moisturize my lips, I would throw this on. There's now like a collection of things there since I've, you know, done all of my introductions. There's now like a nice collection of like moisturizing lip products that I can select from. So I don't know if this is going to be the first thing I always reach for, but I am happy that I've made this much progress on it. So we'll see how I do next month. I mean, it is a mini, so maybe I can spend a little focus. And I may be further down than that. It's kind of hard to tell. It was sitting on its side when I pulled it out. So I don't know. We'll see. The next prompt that I had was number 34, and that is Sun In. And the description for that is a lightening or brightening product. Man, that stuff was so bad for your hair. Ooh. So the product that I selected for that was a highlighter. And this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and it's from one of her glow kits. And it is in the shade Crushed Pearl. And I don't know if you can see, I do have a nice dip in the middle there. And so I don't know, I do feel like I had a nice dip beforehand, so I'm not sure. I'm actually wearing it today, and so I feel like I'm close, and that's the highlighter there. I don't know if it's, yeah, there we go. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. My battery died. I had to change it. So as I was saying about this highlighter, hopefully I'll just continue to work on it, and hopefully I'll have pan sort of soon. We'll see. Okay, my next prompt was Footloose. It was number 12, Footloose. The description for that is a product that you would have been forbidden to use when you were a teen. So hopefully everybody has seen that movie because it's amazing. I mean, for the 80s, you know. The dancing is a little suspect. Like, now it's like, that dancing's kind of meh. But back then it was good. So the product that I chose for that was foundation. And so I selected this Lancome Tint Idol Ultra Wear Foundation in the shade 140 Ivory, neutral. And I really do like this foundation. So that is where I am now. You can see this line here is where I am. And this line is a little tick mark that shows where a quarter of the bottle is, which is my goal. So it's really hard to gauge where I am on this bottle. And that's because it's frosted and the foundation really sticks to the side of the bottle. And so the way that I've been doing it is taking out the pump and kind of gauging where the start of that foundation line is on the bottle. So that's where it looks like I am. That's the only way that I can tell without wasting product. So that's where I think I am. And I mean, I've used it. I haven't used it like every day or anything because I'm working on a couple of other foundations, but I do have a few other things that I'm working on right now that are in other projects. But you know, it's one of those that I incorporate. So I'll try to kind of pull it to the front of the pack so I can roll it out, because I do want to have some of these other prompts worked into this project eventually. So my last prompt I should say, is number 31, and that is Betamax. And the description is a product that is small but mighty. Did anybody else have a Betamax? Like, I felt like our family was the only one that had a Betamax. VCR, Betamax, well, not a VCR, but a Betamax player. I remember we used to go to Blockbuster and rent movies that were Betamax rentals. You remember Blockbuster? Oh my gosh. Okay. So the product I chose for this is a Peter Thomas Roth Rose Stem Cell Biorepair Gel Mask. And I am, where's my tick mark? Right here. So I have used about, what, a third? A half, maybe between a half and a third of this product. So yeah, it's about a half, I guess. So I'm doing pretty good with this. It's a pretty decent mask. It's not like earth-shattering, but I do like it. I find, one thing that I find really challenging about, for me with dry skin, is that a lot of times when a mask, and this isn't really necessarily saying that it is hydrating, but nurturing. No, helps hydrate, brighten, firm, tone the look of skin. To me, hydrate and firming don't go together. I mean, when I want something to hydrate my skin, it's not always going to have the same function as a firming mask, because a firming mask is going to tighten, I feel like. So I don't know. I always feel like whenever masks like this tout hydration, it's not the kind of hydration I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's like a heavy cream that's gonna like add moisture to my skin, because that's what I need a hydrating mask for, and that's kind of what I expect from a hydrating mask, and that's kind of what I wanted this to be, and that's not what this is. So maybe because it's the gel mask. So like I said, it's okay. I use it after, you know, I use a mud mask or something like that, but it's not something that I would repurchase. All right, so unfortunately I don't have anything that I can roll out this month, which is sad, because I would like to have rolled for a new prompt, but that's okay, because I've got pretty good progress on a few, and hopefully I can roll out a couple of these next month. And so I'm gonna try to focus. Obviously, I'm gonna focus on finishing this guy. So hopefully that'll be done. And I'm going to focus on hitting my goal on the Lorac lipstick. And can I use all of this foundation in a month? I don't know that I can. I don't think I can finish this, but I'm going to try to focus on like using at least half of this by the next update. We'll see how that goes. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. And Ziggy says hello, even though he's really super tired. And anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys are doing well and staying safe. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi. Hello. Don't take off my makeup. How can I tell where I am in this? We have a Ziggy. I don't know if I got that. What are you doing, Ziggy? Yeah. Oh my God. Hi. This is like our ritual now. I come in here to do videos, and he follows me room to room. So if I'm in this room, he has to be in this room. And he is such a sweet boy. He's naughty. Hey guys, it's Jaylon. Welcome back. And today, welcome. Today I'm here to do an introduction. No, not an introduction. No. I'm done with the introductions for a little while. This was a project that I created for the Fantastic Ladies Facebook. This was a project that I created for the Fantastic Ladies Facebook collab. No, I can never say that right. Ziggy, you're like totally distracting me. Oh, fucking cat hair.